Talking playoffs, 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 talking playoffs of both hockey and basketball. Blah, 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 blah. Which one you talk about first, man?
Oh, we can do hockey because that's the first page on my notes here.
Alrighty. Did you watch any of the games? Because your
Yeah,
boy didn't. Oh, nice.
yeah. I watched I watched a lot of them. I mean, I watched all the Penguins games, but then I would catch whatever came, right before or after those two.
Yeah.
Um, Man, it would suck to be a West Coast team fan because those games start at like 10 p.m.
Oh, shit.
It's just like, ugh. I'm honk shoeing at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had the Avalanche versus the Kings. Um, I had the Avalanche. Casey had the Kings. Avalanche won 4-0.
Yep. I saw that.
And then we had Stars and the Wild. Both of us chose the Stars.
We
Wild
were
won
both wrong.
4-2. Yep. Then we had Golden Knights at the Mammoth. Casey had the Golden Knights. I had the Mammoth. Golden Knights won 4-2.
Good job for getting two wins, though, Mammoth.
Absolutely. Oilers, Ducks. I had Oilers. You had the Ducks.
Quack, quack, quack,
Ducks
quack.
won 4-2.
Let's fly.
Sabres at Bruins. We both had the Sabres. Sabres won 4-2. Canadians and the Lightning. We both had the Lightning. Canadians won 4-3. Hurricanes at the Senators. You had the Canes. I had the Senators. Canes won 4-0.
Hell yeah.
Oh gee, look, I think that was the last one, man.
Dude, I mean, you can be upset about the Penguins thing, but like every Penguins fan thing that I was reading about, they're always like, yeah, this is the rebuild year. And we made it this far in the playoffs. It's like this isn't, I'm like, yeah, that's a good way of looking at things. So
For sure. Okay, so let's see here. I had one, two, and you had one, two, three, four so far. And then we'll go into round two here, which has already started. So we've got the Avalanche versus the Wild.
that was gonna be a good series. Because I heard the Wild's supposed to be pretty good.
Uh, yeah, I mean, they made the playoffs.
Cool. Dude, the
I'm going
way
Avs here, though.
yeah, me too, but I mean just the way that the way that I've seen people complain online about the NHL playoffs this year, it's like seems like it's pretty easy to make the playoffs with some of these teams.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, to not win a game is pretty tough, and two
Yeah.
teams did that. So, all right, next we got Vegas Golden Knights and the Anaheim Ducks. I know Casey's going Ducks.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh boy. I'll be different. I'm going Knights.
Nice.
And then on the other side, we've got Sabres and Canadians.
I'm gonna go Sabres because this is just a little fun fact. I got really mad at the Hurricanes on my NHL game because I got injured in one of my games and like no one stepped up to fight for me. Like every time one of my guys gets hit, I'm always, dropping gloves. No one did that on my team. I'm like, well, fuck you guys. I want to be traded. So I got traded to the Sabres. So let's go Sabres.
Nice. Love that. I'm also going Sabres.
Nice. Oh,
And
dude,
then
how great would it have
finally,
been if it would have been Sabres versus Mammoths for the Stanley Cup?
It would have been fun.
Yeah.
I would have rooted for the Mammoth so hard.
Oh, man, I just would have been like, yeah, go Paleo era.
Anyway, finally, we've got the Hurricanes and the Flyers. Fuck the
Hurricanes.
Flyers. I'm going Canes.
Sebastian Aho's gonna have a hell of a game.
Sebastian Aho?
Yeah.
Is that a real player?
Yeah. He's the team captain. I know that because
Okay.
he'd always yell at me and be like, "Hey, you need to practice more." I'm like, "Dude, I'm leading the league in goals. Leave me alone."
Isn't it funny when that shit
Yeah.
happens? They're like, you're not pulling your weight on right wing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
brother, I have 40 more goals than second place.
Yeah. It's like, dude, if you took the top three people below me, I'd have more points than them.
All right. That's it for NHL. And then I've got NBA pulled up here. We had Suns and OKC. Casey had OKC in four. I had them in five. Um, OKC had them in four. So Casey was right on the money there.
Is that an extra point?
It is an extra point. Yeah.
I've also lost a point because I don't think Dylan Brooks got in a fight with anybody. So,
Oh, okay. So I will take that point off.
yeah. The Magic one, I'm not sure if Desmond Bain and Beef Stew got into it because I know there was a fight in that series. I don't know who was involved though.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. You want to talk about fights? Penguins and Flyers. That shit was wild the whole time. All right, Lakers and Rockets. We both had Rockets. You said in six. I said in seven. Unfortunately, Lakers won that.
Yep.
Okay. Nuggets and Wolves. We both had Nuggets. Both of us in five. Wolves won.
It's funny too. This was they both of our predictions for the bet team coming out the West was the Nugs. So
Yep.
that's out the fucking window.
Yeah. I'm putting all my eggs in the Spurs basket now, baby.
I mean, I think that's a safe basket to put it in.
Yeah. Speaking of Spurs Blazers, we both had Spurs, me in five, you in four, and
It would have been four.
yeah, yeah,
But Wimby's head had to bounce off the floor like a damn basketball in that one game.
yeah. So we ended up winning 4-1. All right, then on the other side, it was Magic and Pistons. We both said Pistons, you in six, me in five. And that went to game seven, but
With
Detroit
some of
won.
the ugliest fucking games.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched any of them, but holy cow, was like you and me were playing out there.
I didn't watch any of it. Then we had Cavs and Raptors. We both had Cavs, both of us in five. That went to game seven,
Yeah.
but Cleveland did win.
Watching that game, there's a moment the game seven where I was like, there's good chance Harden's gonna harden this one.
Yeah, but old Jarrett Allen
Yeah.
had a pretty good game.
hmm
They were calling for him to be MVP that game.
I heard that, which I like Jerry Allen a lot, so any
Yeah,
any flowers he gets, I'm okay with.
for sure. Knicks Hawks. We both had Knicks, me in five, you in four, and the Knicks won 4-2.
That was one of those ones where I was like, oh shit, the Hawks might make me look stupid.
Yeah, yeah, I was worried there for a sec. And then Celtics Sixers. We both had Celtics in four, and Sixers won in game
Yep.
seven. So wipe the proverbial egg from our faces there.
But I'm not upset. Like I don't like the Sixers either, but
Yeah,
It's
I don't
fun.
really like
It's
it.
fun seeing the Celtics lose.
All right, so now we've got Thunder, Lakers, and then Wolves and Spurs. And on the other side, we got Pistons and Cavs, and then Knicks and Sixers. All right, Thunder, Lakers. Who you got?
Thunder in five.
I'm gonna say Thunder in six. Wolves, Spurs.
Spurs in five.
I also got Spurs in five.
I could really see it going to six, but I don't think the Wolves have much of a chance.
We thought that against the Nuggets.
That's true.
All right, Pistons, Cavs.
I'm gonna say Cavs in seven.
I'm saying Cavs in six. Got to root for my boy Donnie.
Hell yeah.
And finally, we got Knicks and Sixers.
Knicks in six.
I'm going to say Knicks in seven. I really don't want Embiid to win anything ever.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna make like a, but I'm like, this is a little too mean. But I was gonna make my bold prediction to be Embiid gets fucking injured this series.
I mean, that's not too spicy of a
I
take.
know, right?
All
Okay.
right.
So I wanted to talk to you about a crazy conspiracy theory I heard yesterday. I heard two of them. One's like I was listening to it and I was just like, this is just good on you, lady, talking to me on Instagram, but this is a bit too fucking crazy even for me. So she's like, um, all these major cities back in the 1800s, early 1900s had giant fires. So she was talking like Chicago and, a bunch of other fucking places. And she's like, and this is what they used to look like. You had these beautiful buildings and they had bells. And why would the bell, why don't we have bells anymore? Big major bells. Because bells create frequency that the shapeshifters don't like. It's like, and maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist. And I'm like, lady,
Maybe.
you're fucking psychotic, but I'm here for it.
You're my kind of
Yeah, I'm
psychotic.
like, is there a Mr. fucking Psycho? Or and then
Love that.
the other one that I'm like, I like the thought of it. I don't think it's fucking possible, but I like the thought of it. This lady was like trying to say that all of the like, because basically, if you look at this map of missing people that were at state parks and you combine it with the maps of the like Bigfoot sightings, it's always in the same areas, and it's also like, and she could also overlay it with like the cave, the cat, the caves in the state parks, and it's like, what if there's like basically like in Godzilla the Hollow Earth theory how they have like, oh yeah, the teleport, like what if there's that and that's how Bigfoot gets around. That's why they made the state parks to begin with, because they don't want people to know about the big feet, so they like, oh, I'm like, this would make a hell of a movie and I'm here for it. Do I think it's real? No. Do I want it to be? Absolutely. Do I like that this is my algorithm instead of the fruits? A little bit.
Definitely. And again, you ask, is there a Mr. fucking Psycho?
Yeah, I'm like, Mr. fucking crazy man. You looking for one?
All right.
Oh, you want to hear something else that's kind of funny?
Yeah.
So, like we texted about this because believe it or not, listeners, me and Jake talk outside the podcast. But I had that girl that was at the gym that I had asked if she wanted to get coffee. After that, she finally showed back up, but like there was like a month of her just not being there. I'm like, shit. Me asking someone out just fucked them up that bad. They just had to get away.
They stop working out.
Like I'd sooner die than see that freak thinking he has a shot with me.
Did I mean, do you even acknowledge her, or
Yeah,
is it just like,
did the white person.
yeah, right on?
Yeah, I'm not like that much of a fucking weirdo. Like,
I didn't think you would.
I'm just like, hey, do you hear about these maps in Bigfoot? I hadn't heard about it yet, so I couldn't talk to her about that.
Now to see if it were me, I'd just pretend like I didn't see anybody or anything.
Oh no, see, I'm not that awkward. I'm fine with I'm
That's the
fine with
difference between you and me.
yeah, I'm fine with people being uncomfortable around me. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like it's like believe it or not, I've been rejected by a pretty girl before.
What? You?
I know. Let us know down below, guys. Is that believable?
Have you ever been rejected by a pretty girl?
Are you a pretty girl? Do you want to reject me?
Live on air?
Yeah. Hop in.
Well, shall we go on to the episode?
Let's do it, man.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds Podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the Cassandra Kane to my Stephanie Brown. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. We're just a couple of guys having a good time making a
Yeah,
podcast
yeah, we're just some normal men.
with just innocent men. Okay. Reminder, Casey and I are doing playoff brackets for both the
Playoffs?
NBA and the NHL. And that's over on the YouTube channel. So if you want to hear our picks that are so far pretty piss poor, if I'm honest,
Yeah.
you can do so. But anyway, um, it's on to the news. And I'll be honest, I couldn't really pay much attention this week, and I didn't have anything.
Fucking it's like there was a free comic book day or something this weekend.
Like my biggest day of the year
Yeah.
happened or something. I don't know.
Dude, how bad would you be if I showed up at free comic book day? I'm wearing a mask. I pull out a gun, I'm like, it's free comic book day, give me all your comics.
Pretty pissed.
Would you be like, he's in the holiday spirit and just give me all your comics, or would you be upset?
I would be a little bit upset,
Oh
yeah.
shoot. Okay. I won't do it then. I don't
Okay.
want to make you mad. Oh man. So there wasn't a lot going on this week that I saw. There might have been some stuff that someone else was like, actually, this happened. I'm like, oh well, fuck you. But this is all I saw. So my Adventures with Superman, it's going to return to Adult Swim for its third season on June 13th. The promo picture I saw had Cyborg Superman on it, so that could be cool if you're watching that. Let us know. Are you guys watching that? Do you like it? Is it any good?
I haven't seen it.
I've heard good things, but I just never, you know, got into it. Um, hey Jake, you like the comic book Chew, right? Or is that just me?
Well, I haven't read it to form an opinion.
Oh, okay. So does one of us on this podcast like Chew?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, it is me. So this is exciting for Chew fans out there. Rob Guillory and John Layman are teaming back up for a new comic called The Ghost Brawler. I don't know much about
Huh.
it. I just know that that's a thing, and I'm excited.
Well, the title's pretty dope, and I'm mildly interested in that.
Yeah, I'll like he posted it on his Instagram. I don't remember if it actually said what it was about, but I'll pull it up really quick while I'm talking to you because why not, you know? Um yeah, and at the very least I can show you what the cover looks like. So there's the cover of Ghost Brawler. So, you know,
Oh, okay. Okay.
boxer at a cemetery. Yeah, so it doesn't really say much. It's just a hard-hitting supernatural tale. More details very soon. So, and he also said, "I'm gonna love it." So I believe him.
I was kind of hoping that the brawler was a ghost, not that it
I'm
was a man fighting
yeah.
ghosts.
I mean, maybe he is a ghost that also fights other ghosts. We don't know. We don't know what ghosts look like in this universe.
Fair enough.
All right. And then lastly, hey Jake, have
Mhm.
you ever wanted to make your own DC villain?
Boy, have I.
Well, you're in luck. There's a DC sweepstakes called Building Bad. You can get chosen to make your own DC villain. If you get picked, you can make your own villain who will appear in Detective Comics and Batman and will be in the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Apparently you'll work with I don't know which creator, but creators to make this happen. And I wonder if you get paid like residuals. That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
There's zero
I
chance.
know. I know. That'd be pretty funny. It's just like it's like, oh yeah, Dildo Man's showing up in the Batman. And you're like, oh cool, I got my $25 check because he popped up in the background.
Yep. And that's more money than actual legends have made
Yeah.
making long-lasting characters.
So you gonna submit to that?
Nah, I'm not like a good enough artist or character designer for
Well,
that.
this is the thing. All you gotta do is submit your name and email. And then if they draw your name, they'll say, this is how I picture it being. It's just like anyone enters, and then they'll be like, hey, Fred won. Hey Fred, do you want to do Dildo Man? And he's like, I don't know about that. That sounds weird. It's like, well, this guy, he's got dildos for fingers. That's his thing. Like they just like kind of build up the character that they already want to do. And he's like, Fred's fine, like, fuck it, why not? Perfect. I don't really think that they're actually gonna give anyone that much, lane to work. But let's on that blue, guys. You excited about Dildo Man coming?
I don't know. They could give some parameters, be like, hey, we need him to be like street level because it's going to be
Yeah.
in Batman Detective. Any ideas? And maybe you can pitch a couple. Who knows?
I kind of picture it also being like though the Jet Jaguar thing that happened with Toho when Godzilla versus Megalon came out. Because I don't know if you've heard this story,
I
but
think you've told me, but
yeah,
tell the
yeah,
listeners.
the listeners haven't probably, unless I've talked about it on here too. Who knows? But basically, it was originally like a fan-made thing. They're like, oh yeah, but if you look at the original pictures of what Jet Jaguar looked like, you're like, oh, that's not Jet Jaguar at all. And basically, the kid that submitted it, then the Toho people were like, yeah, we're redesigning this completely so it doesn't even resemble what this kid made and all that stuff. Why not? But we can say that, it was the other way around. Who cares?
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm about to be wrong here. But with Jet Jaguar, it's like, did the kid come up with a name too?
I think so.
Okay, well, the name's cool.
Name was
But
really
it's
cool. And
like,
he's got a cool song.
but as far as like what he does, I feel like it isn't that crazy of a thing. It's not like he came up with a new like ability or power or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the design is just way fucking different. Because like it was basically just the kid drew Jet Jaguar. He's like, this is Jet Jaguar. And then Toho's like, this is fucking cool. We're gonna win this. And then you're winning this. And then the people making the suits like, that's not what we're doing. We're gonna do this guy.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna while you're looking
Oh,
this up,
with the wings and stuff.
yeah, I'm gonna bring up James Gunn tweet also just to finish off because it's just like I don't know if James Gunn pays attention to his own movie because someone was bringing up how if Lex Luthor would know Superman's, how he doesn't know Superman's secret identity because he's like he made a whole clone of Superman and he couldn't tell that that's Clark Kent. that was that's the whole thing. And this is what James Gunn says. Well, Lex doesn't know who he is, but I don't know why he would. A, Lex thinks Superman is a disconnected alien who wants to take over the world, so I'm not sure why he'd assume he has a secret identity. Hypnoglasses are real. Clark looks like another person. C, being a genius in some ways, in Lex's case, genetics, electrochemistry, nanotechnology, nuclear and quantum physics, to name a few, doesn't mean you are a genius in all fields. Like many scientists and artists, he can miss such basic things. Which is all well and good, but at the same time, Lex was talking about wanting to find who raised Superman's parent, like who were Superman's parents on Earth and kill them. And then also, he was talking to the guy thinking that he would know who Superman really was, and then he shot him in the head when he was interrogating Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in your own movie, Jamesy. Come on, bud.
Yeah, I
Did you
mean, I
watch
think
it?
I think he raises fair points if all that stuff didn't happen in the movie.
Yeah. It's like if you didn't write this scene in your movie, it would be different.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, I was like, that's pretty fucking silly on your part, bud. Because like, it is a fair thing to be like, yeah, and not just Lex is super smart, but he doesn't pay attention to the little details. It's not even just that. Lex is such a pompous asshole that he wouldn't even consider Clark Kent being Superman. And
yeah,
also, I mean, how would he even know? I mean, like, he knows a little bit of Clark Kent, but like, really, he wouldn't be paying that much attention to Clark Kent since he doesn't have the backstory like he does in some of the comics, which I've never been a fan of.
right. Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing would just be like, why would Lex give a fuck about Clark Kent or even know who
Yeah.
that is?
I mean,
So,
like the only thing is because he writes a lot of Superman stories.
yeah,
So he goes, yeah, they're friends, but that would be it.
right. Well, I don't know.
And now here's a question, and I want to post this to everyone. But with the hypno glasses, if Clark has got his hypno glasses, I want to know how they work because I know they're in the comics too. But if Clark is like, oh shit, I can't really see too well. He takes off his glasses. Everyone's like, holy fuck, he's Superman. Because the hypnosis goes away, or does it like, oh, if there's like a bubble of hypnosis that even when he takes it off, like it doesn't set them, unless he sets them down far away or whatever.
Right. Well, I think it would work however it needed to for them to not know he's Superman,
Yeah.
but it's still a funny thought. All
So what you eat this
right.
week, bud?
Not much.
Yeah, this was a shitty fucking week. Spoiler alerts.
Yeah. I read Zatanna, number one. Elric, the Sleeping Sorceress, number one. The Sacrificers, number 21. And I read about a third of the Justice League Intergalactic special.
No, no Planet She-Hulk or Kunlun.
No, I was really busy this week, and
I
also
got you.
those two aren't that interesting to me anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I will say you might as well, like, if you get the chance, might as well read Planet She-Hulk because it's the last one. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's the last one. It kind of
Fair
ties things
enough.
up, sort of.
Fair enough.
Maybe mad more than anything, if we're being honest. But I read I Hate Fairyland issue 50, Planet She-Hulk issue 6, Deadly Hands of Kunlun issue 3, Justice League Intergalactic Special issue 1, and Zatanna.
I believe you have one more.
All right, so I Hate Fairyland issue 50. This is by Scotty Young with Derek Loffman and Scotty Young on the art. So basically, this is like, okay, you know me. I get really tired of breaking the fourth wall bullshit. And this one, it's mostly just that because it'll be Gert talking and they'll cut to Scotty Young trying to figure out what to do next, and he's doing like absolute Gert. So we get absolute universe Gert, and
Nice.
then he's like, oh, that doesn't work. So then he does like a Sin City take,
Bard
and then
City.
yeah, And then he's like, oh, that doesn't work either. And then he does like an exorcism one where she's puking everywhere. And then, and yeah, like then he finally decides like, well, I could just go away for a while. And he just ends it. And like Gert's in comic book limbo. Then Scotty like, at the end talks about, it's like, yeah, it's gonna come back. I just don't know when. He like goes through how like the artist, his fucking mom had cancer and died, and he's like, yeah, and he didn't even take a day off. I'm having to force him to take a day off because he just, and he's like all this other stuff. So it's like, yeah, so sooner or later we'll come out with issue 51, but right now this is how it ends. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's kind of like how this book has been for a while. Though what's wild, he says this book has been out for how long he said it was been out. I'm like, it's been out this fucking long?
I mean, that
What?
first series was out a while ago, man.
I know, but I'm like, still, I think he said over 10 years. Yeah, the last 10 years.
Hmm.
I'm just like, fuck, I'm old.
I know. It's uh it's pretty crazy for an image book to go that long, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
So,
impossible because a
I
few
mean,
have done it, but
Saga's been going longer.
Spawn, Savage Dragon, but
Yeah.
I'll
Savage
say
Dragon.
a modern image book is more rare.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I'm gonna go probably like a seven though.
okay. Yeah, what I was gonna say is I feel like you say how the book has been going for a while now, it's just okay, but there definitely have been recent issues where you're like really digging it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, because there's that one issue where it's like, I'm also a sucker for these type of issues, but where it's like where the hero's like, I need your help to like these other badass characters, and they're like, we're not helping you, we're not getting involved in this bullshit, and then they get involved in the bullshit anyway. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, I'm a sucker for that type of crap, and they did that, and I like drug me back in, but still,
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know how much more you can put, how much more shit you can do with Gert. It's, it's kind of like the same wash, rinse, and repeat type stuff.
yeah, I got you. All right. The Sacrificers, number 21 by Rick Remender and Max Fiamara. Last
Oh,
issue of the series, huh?
really quick. Isn't Rick Remember have a new book coming out that they announced stuff for that they were going to announce stuff for today?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, while you're talking, I'll look it up really quick because I just
Okay.
remembered that.
But yes, final issue, and it doesn't quite get resolved the way that I thought it would or wanted it to, which is mostly just a bummer for me, but it still ends fine. Um, I'll talk spoilers here for sure, but basically, Pigeon dies trying to save his wife, doesn't save his wife, and then his two kids don't get killed by a mob. They make it out with Pigeon's sister, where they have like one's got nature powers, one has sun powers, so they find like Pigeon's childhood home, and they just make like a bunch of vegetation and flora grow around them, and they're just gonna start their lives over there, and that's how it ends. So like it's totally fine. I just didn't think Pigeon got quite the ending he deserved. Um,
Yeah,
but it's still like a really damn good series. So I'll still give this an eight, and the series overall definitely like an 8.5 or a 9.
I got you. So the new book, it's going to be called Hammer Fist. They've been doing teases for it and stuff. It's so Dan Panosian is the name that they was using on all the teasers and shit, but it's supposed to be him and Rick Remender, and I've seen stuff for it all over the place. I'm like, I might check this out too. It's like not the hero we need, the motherfucker we deserve. And that was the thing that I saw all over the place. I'm like, that looks like something that I might even try. And I know Jake is all about the Rick Remenders. He kind of picks up anything that he does.
It's true. Um, oh yeah. Comes out August, it looks like, as of 12 hours ago. Um, could be a crime fiction comic, could be a superhero comic.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Either way, definitely we'll check that out.
Alrighty, so Planet She-Hulk issue 6 by Stephanie Phillips, Emilio Lagasso, and Aaron Kuder on the art. Art in
Just
this
go spoilers if
Yeah,
you
art
want
in
to
this
talk about
is
it.
mediocre. Basically, She-Hulk is back on Earth, living with Jack of Hearts, doing her stuff, and then this portal opens up, and the girl, that the gladiator girl that she was kind of fighting with, shows up, and she's like, "Hey, I'm fighting you," and then She-Hulk forgot everything that happened on Planet She-Hulk. So then the two of them meet up, gets some pizza, and they start chatting. She tells her basically everything that happened after the last issue. So she's just like, "Yeah, so you made a deal with these witches to help bring Jack's memory back, and when you make deals with them, then stuff can happen, messes with you, and, blah blah blah." So that's why she lost her memory. She's doing all this stuff, helps take down the king, and then they're like, "You need to be the queen," and she's like, "I don't wanna." And then it's like, "Oh, well, I, I guess we won't." And they come up with how they're gonna do it, and then another person shows up, and yeah, that's that. It's like, and then it kind of ends with so I managed to end this story with enough of a cliffhanger to make readers want to see just what She-Hulk and her new roommates do next. All in a day's work. The end? Question mark. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I do want to read more because, especially Stephanie Phillips writing She-Hulk, not on planet, on that planet. There's a little bit too much fourth wall breaking, which people will be like, "Oh, that's a really classic She-Hulk." It's like, yeah, but I fucking hate it. So like, stop it. But
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's like it's fine, but it's just fucking annoying that. And this isn't Stephanie Phillips' fault, not the art's fault. It's 100% editorial's fault since you were talking about how they were just like, yeah, we're canceling the series. This 12 issue series at issue 6. So she has to wrap everything up as quick as possible, and it fucking suffered for it.
Hmm.
But at least you get an end. At least we get an ending for it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know that Marvel will let She-Hulk go too long without a series because we've had one for quite a while now. So hopefully Stephanie gets the chance to revisit her.
Yeah, and I hope it's in the regular city verse because like that Planet She-Hulk thing, it was neat, but I think 6 issues was where it should have been. But I don't think they should have let her know that beforehand. Like
Mm.
it should have just been an arc within the regular She-Hulk book. But yeah, probably at like a 5.5, maybe a 6 for it. I think it's fine. She did the best she could with the shit hand she was dealt.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, Elric, the Sleeping Sorceress, #1. Um, this is by Julian Blondell and Jean-Luc Cano, with art by Valentin Sescher. Um, so this is like, do you know Elric of Melniboné? It's like an old fantasy series by Michael Moorcock.
No.
Um, anyway, this is like an adaptation of a part of that story.
Are you a fan
So
of are you a fan of that story?
I've never really read it. I've
Okay.
listened to a little bit of the first one and it was a little slow and I wasn't in the mood for that, so I stepped away from it.
I
But
got you.
it's definitely on several like greatest fantasy of all times lists. But anyway, this issue definitely gave me like the same vibes as the Dark Souls and Bloodborne comics from Titan does, and this is a Titan comic. But it was definitely interesting enough. Elric is an interesting main character with like a magic evil sword, and he's trying to figure out what happened to this sorceress who was put into like a magical sleep. But his sword doesn't want to help him right now for some reason. So It's interesting enough. It makes me want to read the second. I think it's only going to be a three-parter, so this must be like a short story within that universe. But it's like, since there was not much out this week, it was definitely worth reading. So I gave it a 7.
Nice. It's probably better than the Justice League book that we read.
I promise you it is.
Okay, so Deadly Hands of Kunlun. This is by Yifan Yang and Paco Medina and Alessandro Miracolo on the art. This is kind of like I was thinking about it. I was like a little annoyed when I was first reading it because like Danny is like, I want to fight and help, and they're like kind of like stalling that, and we don't get a lot of Danny in this still. But it's like it makes me think of like remember in Dragon Ball Z, and I know you didn't watch the newest My Hero Academia, but Dragon Ball Z when like Goku lands on Namek and you're like, fuck yes, he's gonna wreck him, and it's like 10 episodes of Goku trying to get to the Ginyu squad. That's how this kind of feels like. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna build up, and then when Danny shows up, he's gonna wreck stuff. And if he doesn't wreck stuff, and he like looks like a chump, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yep, I get it.
There's a bunch of Karnak in this one though, so like the Karnak fans
Your
are probably
favorite.
super stoked. I'm not gonna lie, he's probably my favorite Inhuman, but that's also saying like, yeah, my favorite vegetable is a fucking spinach. I'm still not gonna go out of my way for it. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, some stuff happens with the sword. I still think you'd probably enjoy it since you do like but you're 2 issues behind now. And did the big spoiler for the Karnak spoiler last time, so I don't know if you'll be as stoked.
Forget about it.
But yeah, I mean, this is fine. It's probably like a 7.5. Not my pick of the week though, because even though this week was terrible, one of the books was still way better.
Agreed. And we both know which one.
Justice League Intergalactic Special.
Okay, it's by. Where's the damn credits page? There we go. Jadzia Axelrod and Nicole Maines with Travis Moore on the art.
I do like the art.
I I didn't know what the team was going to be in this book. And even though I like some members of the team, it's not that I don't like the other members. I just don't really care that much. And then
Yeah,
we found out that the story is that these characters that I don't care very much about are trying to save a couple of Green Lanterns that I don't care much about or have even heard of before. And so, about a third of the way through this, I decided I'm not fucking reading this anymore. I'm just going to skip to the end and see what happens. And then I was like, oh, there's those lanterns I've never heard of before. Okay, next comic.
yeah.
It's just not interesting to me.
No, I mean it wasn't good. That's, and I kind of blame. First off, I'm going to say this. It's weird to me that so Carol hasn't been, it hasn't had her Star Sapphire powers in continuity for very long, and she's the leader of this group. When Adam Strange and Green Arrow, especially Green Arrow, been around a fucking lot longer. Adam Strange has a lot more space, space stuff. Green Arrow just been around forever. You think one of those two would be the more logical leader, but they're like, nah, Carol. And then we get this Galaxy person. I don't know shit about her at all. And then Dreamer, who I'm like, we've seen her in other stuff. She seems fine, but every time she's always written by the actress that plays her in the CW shows. And every time I'm like, it's not very well written. I have a theory. I have a theory. And you can say, Casey, you ignorant slut, you're wrong. But I think like she gets written by her because the actress is trans and Dreamer is trans and all that stuff. So like we don't want to have someone that muddies the water and gets that stuff wrong. But it's like they don't even deal with it. They don't even deal with the fact that the character is transgendered at all. So it's like if you're not dealing with it, get a better writer. Like it's one thing if you're like, no, we want to tell this story of her, whatever dealing with that stuff. And it's like, okay, I get it. That's a life experience that she could relate to and have. And I don't think Mark Wade could write that very well, you know? But if you're just having her fucking going around in outer space doing her thing, it's like, get someone that's actually a writer that's good at their job because this is not good.
Yeah.
Like, this was bad.
Yeah.
And like, I really don't like that fucking Galaxy girl because like, there's a part when she's fighting the Green Lanterns and she's just like, "Oh, I can just take your rings from you." Like first she's like, "I'm gonna fight you by taking your own constructs and fight you with them." It's like, what? That's not a thing. Like, get out of here. Then later on, she's like, after she's already getting her ass kicked a little bit, she's like, "Well, I guess we'll just take the rings." It's like you could have done this the whole time.
But how does she do that?
Her powers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Well,
like they come up with the whole reason why Green Arrow should be there, but like really he doesn't amount to much here. It's like he really should have been the leader. Like the big thing he does, all he really does is he's like he makes Dreamer know because Dreamer, I guess she was kind of like not really a bad guy, but like an anti-hero, whatever. And so he was like he's like, no, we gotta trust each other to Dreamer. And Dreamer's like, well, trust goes both ways. And Green was like, so do I. No, he's like, he didn't say that. But he's just like, but he goes, he's like, yeah, we gotta trust each other. Like it's just how this works, blah blah blah. And so then like she's like, I'm trust like so like later on she's like grabbed by the bad guy and he's like, Dreamer, get down. She's like, I'm trusting that you can hit her arm. And he's like, okay. It's like it's a little on the fucking nose because also it's like he could have been like, yeah, I can hit her arm, but what if she moves? Like it doesn't really work.
right.
So yeah, this was and like another thing too. This is something that you see with like writers that aren't very fucking good that are also new. They'll always like over explain shit, and she did that so much in this book. And I'm blaming all the actress writer more than the other writer. I don't know what the other writer's ever done, but I've read like three Dreamer books, and they're all like this and not very good. So it's like I'm blaming her.
I'm glad you said that because I mean, for fun, I know this isn't going to show up, but it's just like fucking, this is all just panels and panels of thought bubbles. It's like, hold on a second. Let me make sure Bendis didn't write this real quick.
Right. Well, at least Bendez can have like, I mean, I don't like it, but snappy dialogue. Like this is just like, I mean, here,
Yeah,
and it's nothing that's pertinent to the thing. Like you can see what's going on, you can understand what's going on as a comic book reader, but they're like, no, we have to over-explain stuff in the worst possible way.
I just counted on these 2 pages, 41 bubbles.
Jeez Louise. So yeah, it's not very good, but I can't wait to check out Justice League Dream Girls, a DC Pride event.
By the same creative team.
Yep. So where are you at with it, man?
I don't know that I can really give it a grade since I didn't finish it. But if you're forcing me to, it's a 3.
That's exactly where I'm at too. It's just not good. If this, I wasn't gonna get the book, but I'm like, there's so little that came out this week, so I might as well. And I'm like,
And Jake's got to eat.
yeah, like he's giving away comic books over here, guys. So yeah, it's not something that's any good. If you guys read this though and you think we're being too harsh, let us know. I would actually love to hear someone's opinion that actually liked this book.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, just think if the Dreamer actress contacted us like, you guys are jerks. Like, sorry.
Sorry you feel that way.
Like you're not a good writer though. I'm sure you're a great person. All right, Zatanna, Next Level, issue 1. This is by Jamal Campbell. What'd you think, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It had the same vibes as his last series.
This one's
Um,
like more a little more outlandish to me, and I enjoyed it.
hmm Yeah, I just Zatanna's like, we need a new Lord of all magic, and I'm gonna do it by golly. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, that sounds cool. Let's see where that goes. This creature is pretty interesting. We've got some shadowy figures. Uh, we already knew this. Jamal Campbell, incredible fucking artist. So it
Yep.
looks great. So it's like, I mean, overall, I think as an issue, it's okay. But since I saved this for last, it looks really fucking good compared to the other stuff that I read.
Yeah, and I will say too, with like we already talked about how good Jamal Campbell's art is, but just the way he does his panels and stuff, since he's like he knows exactly what he wants to do, he can do shit weird that I don't think he could get away with working with another writer.
Hmm.
Or he might be able to, but you know, you know how it goes.
And just like the lighting, like when Zatanna first sees this creature, there's like a spotlight on it, and it's just I don't know. He just does lighting very well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm probably at an 8. Definitely pick the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8-5 and say pick of the week too. Dude, did you see this advertisement for our new favorite character?
Dude, I was just gonna ask if you were gonna read it.
More romance, more action, and more queer joy arise in this highly anticipated sequel. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how queer joy is someone's selling point on a book, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
Well, you gotta read the first one first, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I like to think someone read it and like, I really like this. There was some queer joy, but I could really use some more. So, what are you excited about though, bud?
Um, I'm excited for DC Sonic the Metal Legion. Really looking forward to that. Um, I just realized I typed in Bar Girl instead of Batgirl, so that's pretty cool on my part.
Damn
Uh,
it! So, it's not Bar Girl.
it's not. You're like,
Oh.
how did I miss 18 issues of Bar Girl? No, I'll say Batman and probably Daredevil.
Nice, nice. Um, I will go with Godzilla Infinity War, and Hank Howard Pizza Detective. You gonna check that out? Because I found out who Vendetti's doing the writing though, bud.
Yeah, it's just I don't really care unless you tell me it's super good.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's made by that company Bad Idea,
Mm.
and here was their like quirky thing they did this time. You could order for way too much money, an empty Hank Howard pizza box that your comic could go in. And it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
it's just like, I get it. They're trying to stand out, and they do. However, it's mostly when I kind of poke fun at them, not because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
If this were like, if this were like an established property already, that's one thing.
Hmm.
If DC was like, hey, we're putting out Green Arrow's, you know,
Flavor.
packeted chili seasoning,
Oh.
I'd be like, I'll try Green Arrow's chili seasoning. That's pretty cool. But for a brand new book that they don't want that many people reading because they try to make their shit super exclusive, and then they're like, pay $20 for an empty pizza box to go with it. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So anyway, I hope it's good, and I hope Robert Venditti, succeeds because I love him as a writer.
Yeah. And you spent like 30 minutes talking to him about Hawkman one time,
I
which was pretty
did.
darn cool.
It was
I was
very
just
cool.
like, I was just sitting there like, can we go to the next spot? He's just, you guys are still just chatting away.
Like elbow you in the side.
I'm like, what about this book? And he's like, I'm busy talking about Hawkman. I'm like,
Look, there couldn't have been that many people that did that, okay?
okay.
I was his biggest fan on that book,
I mean, I think so. Though people talk about it pretty highly on the Twitter, which is
as
surprising
they should.
because people don't like to talk nice things about things on Twitter.
I know. It was just that good.
All right, man.
So, real quick, because I know
All right.
you wrote down a Fantastic Four. However, it occurred to me a few minutes ago, today is May the 4th, Star
Yeah.
Wars Day.
Yeah.
So we should do something Star Wars themed.
All right. Wait, take it away.
Have you have you played enough Star Wars games that you could give like four favorite games?
Maybe. Probably.
Okay. Well, let's hear it.
Knights of the Old Republic. I'll just say one. I like two was okay, but one was fucking next level, to quote Alex Jones. And um and then I would go pod racing. That's probably my favorite Star Wars game. Fucking love pod racing. And then Battlefront 2. The the original
The
Battlefront 2 for
first
Xbox.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried the Battlefront 1, the EA one. I'm like, this is dog shit. What did you do to my game?
Yeah.
And then
I have a friend
you do?
that still plays that
Oh,
like Battlefront 2 regularly. He's got like I'm not exaggerating about 2,000 hours in that game.
I mean, I get it. Game's fucking awesome. And then lastly, I'm gonna go. I don't know if you ever played this one, but it was for PlayStation 1. Nick got it when he got the PlayStation. It was Masters of
Oh, Tarek Asai.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Fucking loved that game as a kid. I would be the pig man.
Have you played it recently?
No, I'm okay not playing it recently.
Yeah, I
Pod
wouldn't.
racing. Pod racing's still hard as hell.
Extreme. I would say it's harder now.
I don't know. I mean, I know I'm harder when I play it, but that's totally different.
Yeah, that's for a different reason. Also for the Pigman.
Yeah, there we go. What about you though, bud? Because you're a bigger
Yeah.
Star Wars boy than me.
Well, Knights of the Old Republic is definitely on that list. I don't know which one I've probably played number one more, but I like both one and two. Um, I was a big fan of Jedi Academy on original
Okay.
Xbox. That was the first game where you could play as um oh Jesus, they called Keldor, I think, is the race that Plo Koon is.
Mm,
And let's see. It's probably Battlefront 2, the original one as well. I mean, God, that one was so much fun. And then Republic Commando.
oh, nice.
Huge fan of that game.
Hell yeah.
And speaking of that game, anyone that's listening and is interested, our friend Preston over at their video game podcast, which is called
Testing room.
The Testing Room.
I
Thank
always want
you.
to say waiting room, but I'm like, that's not right. I
Yeah.
always make that joke.
I'm sorry, Preston. It's been a long day and it skipped my mind. The
Preston,
Testing Room.
I've not even been on that podcast, and I remember the name. Think about that one for a second, bud.
Preston does Star Wars Sundays on their Twitch channel. Um, so look up the Testing Room on Twitch Sunday mornings. And right now, Preston's current Star Wars Sunday game is Republic Commando. So check that out. It's a good time.
Did you play that one newer Star Wars game with the kid from Shameless in it?
The kid, oh, are you
Is
talking
all
about Jedi Survivor or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. Did you play that?
I
I
I
heard good. I've,
played
I've heard good things.
I played like an hour or two of it. I was like, oh man, this is really good. And then like something happened. I didn't play for a couple days and then I just forgot to go back to it.
I gotcha.
But it is cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, let us know down below. What are your four favorite Star Wars games?
Hell
What else,
yeah.
Casey?
Let us know what you think of the books today. Did you get any free comic books? Did you rob a comic book store thinking that's how it worked? Because I did.
If you did participate in Free Comic Book Day, what was your favorite comic?
Hell yeah. Because I didn't participate. What was your favorite comic that came out?
Dude, if I'm honest, I didn't pick one up this year because I was
Yeah,
just like, though anything that I would be interested in, I either already own or it's coming out Wednesday.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, what because they did a preview for that Avatar single issue comic, but that's out Wednesday, so it's like
yeah,
I'll just wait and read the whole thing.
yeah. Did you hear about the Avatar movie? How it got leaked?
I heard that it got leaked. Yeah.
Apparently, they sent the email out to the wrong person, and just some random guy got an email with it on there. So he's like, okay, he leaked it, I guess.
What a world we live in.
Yeah.
So
Um, yeah, let us know what books you read. Um, I don't know. If you have like a lonely mother that, is kind of hot that old Casey could take a crack at.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We'd love to stay in chat, but we gotta get out of here. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.